Welcome to AD4 TV Radio News Update. My name is Owolabi Tosin. In the news today, American President Joe Biden signed the bill which summarized federal protection for same-sex and interracial marriage. The president disclosed that the bill is to ensure that the marriages are recognized irrespective of the couple's sex, race, ethnicity, or nationality, and will guarantee their full benefits. However, the law will not depend on states to issue marriage licenses, contrary to state laws. The Democratic Republic of Congo's President Felix Tshisekedi has asked U.S. President Joe Biden to put pressure on Rwanda in order to stop its support to the M23 rebels. The two presidents had discussions during a bilateral meeting at the ongoing U.S.-Africa Summit in Washington. This came after M23 rebels held their first press conference in Bunagana town in eastern DR Congo, which they captured since June. The UN said more than 400,000 people had been displaced from their homes since M23 and the army resumed offensive in March. Still in Africa, the head of South Africa's embattled state-owned power utility firm Eskom, Andre de Ruyter, had resigned from office earlier this week as the country experienced high power blackouts daily, which has affected businesses and households in the country. The board chairman of Eskom, Mpo Makwana, confirmed Andre de Ruyter's resignation on Wednesday. Eskom had been under serious pressure from the public for not being able to provide steady power supply in the country. Nurses in England, Wales and Northern Ireland had begun a two-day strike scheduled for 15th and 20th December 2022 over pay, a walkout which will be the biggest ever in NHS nurses. The Royal College of Nursing RCN is demanding 19% pay rise, which government says is unaffordable. Although staffs are to provide life-preserving and some urgent care, but normal services are likely to be disrupted. In another vein, China has removed 6 officials from Britain, including one of its most senior UK diplomats, over violence at its Manchester consulate in October. The officials who were asked to waive their right to diplomatic immunity for them to be questioned about the incident, but the UK Foreign Secretary James had expressed his disappointment that none of the 6 will face justice. The group included Consul General Zheng Ziyun, who denied beating a protester. Recall that Bob Chan, a Hong Konger, was injured after being dragged on the ground and beaten by the consulate men on 16th October. Nigeria will today, 15th December 2022, begin the circulation of the newly redesigned Naira note, with Deposit Money Bank releasing the bills to their customer via over-the-counter payment. Recall the Governor Central Bank of Nigeria, Godwin Emefiele, had earlier in October disclosed that the Apex Bank will release redesigned Naira notes by December 15, 2022, while the old note will cease to be regarded as legal tender by January 31st, 2023. Moving now to sport. Dutch cyclist Mathieu van der Poel has had a conviction for assaulting 2 teenage girls in Australia overturned. Speaking after a hearing at Sydney's Downing Centre District Court, Judge Ian Bockham explained that van der Poel's action was in response to annoying and invasive conduct by the girls and deemed their action triggered a significant degree of provocation. Van der Poel, who was also fined €909, had appealed against the conviction and fine. Michael Boer, Van der Poel's lawyer, said he was satisfied with the outcome. For more information, please visit our platform showing on the screen right now. Many thanks for watching.